Good morning everyone, and welcome. Today, we'll be exploring a comprehensive framework for fraud inquiry and reporting. We'll dive into the key strategies, methods, tools, and best practices that can help us detect and prevent fraud more effectively. I'm excited to share this important information with you and discuss how we can apply these insights to strengthen our fraud prevention efforts. Inquiry methods are fundamental when it comes to detecting fraud effectively. They allow organizations to systematically collect and evaluate information related to suspicious activities. This structured approach helps uncover inconsistencies, verify facts, and ultimately supports sound decision-making during fraud investigations. On the other hand, fraud reports are equally important because they formally document the findings, which is vital for organizational security and compliance. These reports ensure accountability, making sure that the organization meets regulatory requirements. When combined, inquiry methods and fraud reports work together to uphold integrity and transparency, which are crucial for protecting assets and maintaining trust within and outside the organization. Inquiry methods are systematic approaches designed to investigate and uncover fraudulent activities within an organization. Essentially, they provide a structured way to dig deeper into suspicious behaviors. The primary purpose of these methods is to gather reliable information, analyze any red flags, and build solid evidence that either confirms or disproves allegations of fraud. By using inquiry methods, we can reveal hidden details and bring clarity to complex situations. Ultimately, these methods ensure that fraud cases are identified accurately, enabling appropriate action or reporting to take place. When conducting an inquiry, there are several key methods we use to gather information and uncover the truth. First, interviews and witness statements are essential because they allow us to collect first-hand accounts that help clarify what actually happened. Next, document and record reviews are crucial. We closely examine financial records, contracts, and communication logs to find any inconsistencies or suspicious details. Surveillance techniques also play a role, where we monitor activities or behaviors that might indicate fraudulent actions. Lastly, data analytics and forensic tools provide us with powerful technology, using software and algorithms to detect unusual patterns or anomalies that suggest fraudulent behavior. Each of these methods is vital in building a comprehensive and accurate understanding of the situation. Fraud reports are structured documents that provide a detailed account of the findings from fraud investigations. Their main goal is to summarize the evidence collected, explain the steps taken during the investigation, and deliver clear conclusions. This helps organizations make informed decisions. These reports are not just for internal use, they act as official records that guide how an organization responds to fraud. Additionally, they can play a critical role in supporting any legal or disciplinary actions that might follow. Beyond these immediate uses, fraud reports also contribute to strengthening future fraud prevention efforts by identifying vulnerabilities and learning from past incidents. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the most common types of fraud. First, financial fraud involves manipulating accounting records or outright stealing funds. This type of fraud can severely damage an organization's financial health. Next, identity theft occurs when someone uses another person's personal information without permission, usually for financial gain. It's a serious crime that can have long-lasting effects on victims. Then, we have insurance fraud, which includes making false claims or providing misleading information to receive benefits that one is not entitled to. Lastly, cyber fraud refers to various online scams, things like phishing, hacking, or fraudulent transactions, that exploit digital platforms to steal money or data. Understanding these categories is crucial because each requires different strategies to detect and prevent. When we talk about the inquiry to report process flow, it all begins with the initiation of the inquiry. This is where we identify any suspicious activity and decide to start an investigation. Once that's underway, the next step is evidence collection, gathering all relevant data, documents, and testimonies that will help us understand the situation better. After collecting the evidence, we move on to analysis and evaluation. Here, we carefully review everything to determine the validity of the suspected fraud. With a clear understanding, we then prepare the report, compiling our findings, conclusions, and any recommendations. Finally, the report is distributed to the appropriate stakeholders, and we follow up by taking necessary corrective actions. This structured approach ensures that the fraud examination is thorough, consistent, and effective. When it comes to detecting fraud, several tools and technologies play a crucial role. First, software tools for data analysis are essential because they help us identify patterns and spot anomalies that might indicate fraudulent activity. These tools make it easier to sift through large amounts of data quickly and accurately. Next, surveillance technologies like video monitoring and electronic tracking significantly enhance our ability to observe and gather evidence in real time, providing a more comprehensive view of suspicious behavior. Lastly, forensic accounting tools are invaluable for conducting detailed financial examinations. They allow experts to uncover irregularities that might otherwise go unnoticed, ensuring a thorough investigation. Together, these technologies increase the accuracy, efficiency, and overall depth of fraud inquiries, making investigations more effective. When conducting investigations, it's crucial to address several legal and ethical considerations to ensure everything is handled properly. First, privacy concerns and data protection are at the forefront. We need to make sure that personal information is managed carefully and securely. Next, legal compliance is essential. Investigations must follow the laws related to evidence collection and respect employee rights throughout the process. Finally, ethical guidelines play a key role by guiding investigators to remain impartial, maintain confidentiality, and uphold integrity. By adhering to these principles, we not only protect the organization and individuals involved but also ensure the legitimacy and credibility of the investigation itself. Fraud investigations come with a unique set of challenges. Often, we encounter limited evidence, which makes piecing together the full story difficult. Witnesses might be uncooperative, or the fraud schemes themselves can be quite complex and sophisticated. To navigate these hurdles, it's crucial to use thorough and methodical inquiry techniques. This means being detailed and systematic in our approach to gathering information. Equally important is maintaining transparency and clear documentation at every stage of the investigation. This not only helps keep the process organized but also builds trust in the findings. Finally, accuracy and impartiality in reporting are fundamental. We must ensure our conclusions are based on unbiased facts and solid evidence. By adhering to these best practices, we not only detect fraud more effectively but also produce results that are reliable and actionable. Here we have 3 case studies that illustrate different types of investigations and the methods used to resolve them. In the first case, financial fraud within a corporate environment was uncovered through the use of data analytics combined with thorough document review. This shows how analyzing patterns and verifying records can reveal discrepancies and fraudulent activities. The second case involves an identity theft investigation. Here, the key techniques were conducting interviews and using surveillance. This approach helped gather first-hand information and monitor suspicious behavior, ultimately resolving the case. Lastly, the third case focuses on cyber fraud detection. Forensic IT tools played a crucial role, enabling experts to detect unauthorized digital activities. This technical investigation was followed by detailed reporting, ensuring all findings were documented clearly for further action. Each of these examples highlights distinct methods tailored to the nature of the fraud being investigated, demonstrating the importance of using appropriate tools and techniques in different scenarios. To wrap up, it's clear that inquiry methods and fraud reports play a crucial role in detecting and addressing fraudulent activities. When we use strong inquiry techniques alongside precise reporting, it significantly enhances an organization's security and compliance efforts. It's also vital to consistently apply best practices while following legal and ethical standards, as this ensures investigations are thorough and credible. Finally, investing in robust inquiry capabilities and promoting transparency in fraud reporting helps organizations protect their assets and maintain the trust of stakeholders. These key points form the foundation of an effective approach to managing fraud risks.